Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Oberdata. Welcome back to Captain of Industry. That's right. Last episode, things got great, actually. We went from nothing to now having a really good skeleton structure of quite a lot of advanced processes. Our iron is now looking really good. We've got a little bit of a surplus of coal, a little bit of a surplus, well, a lot of a surplus of iron ore, just chilling over here. And we're doing a pretty good job of turning that all into iron plates in pretty good time. The next stage is to try and automate as many bits and bobs as we possibly can with our brand new level, I say our brand new level 2 construction component requiring conveyor belts. That's right, that's the technical terminology. We're making quite a few construction parts, and I think we will be just fine to continue doing that. I will say, oil and diesel in general is, yeah, it's not good. We need way more. We need way more oil, because I really don't like the fact that we are relying on the Unity boosts to achieve a decent amount of oil. It is frankly not good. In fact, I'm actually going to remove that as well. Hold on. Remove boost. What? Hold on. There we go. Remove that boost as well. Okay. So remove those two, and that leaves us what? That still leaves us negative. There we go. Now we're positive. Okay. Keep it like that. Thereabouts anyway, I think is fine. Does mean that we're getting our oil and our diesel slightly faster, but I'm just a little bit worried that we need to focus on that a little bit more as we're going forward. Either way, iron processing is looking okay. As I've already mentioned, the next stage is to automate this and get ourselves a flat conveyor into. Nope. There we go. There we go. And there we go. So that should make a little bit of a difference. We also probably want to see if we can maybe, I mean, can we loop these U-shaped conveyors over the top of other U-shaped conveyors? Yeah, we absolutely can. I mean, that to me screams that we need to get ourselves a brand new processing facility out right about here. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit of an inconvenient place for it because I didn't really plan for it. But to be honest, I mean, if it works, eh? We gotta do that and then that. Nice. Okay. So that's gonna use the same coal storage, the same iron storage as everywhere else, and then we will nab this times 2. I am acutely aware that we are a little bit out of resources at this present moment, but no worries. It's also going to look a little bit funky, but we're okay with a little bit of funk. And pipe, let's get this hooked up over here. Do I particularly care that this is going to be a disastrously long pipe? Come on, I saw it work. There we go. Do that. Excellent. Brilliant. It's gonna take a few more construction parts. We need more construction parts just in general, but that's fine. We also need a way to store these construction parts. I mean, we've currently got concrete slabs being stored in this unit storage, but we need to upgrade our network. Look, we just got the ability to actually start properly using belts, and it's my intention to try and use them as much as we possibly can going forward. So therefore, we're gonna build a few bits and bobs. We're gonna build a few bits and bobs, and we're gonna make it happen. Okay, ship dock is ready. Excellent. We can start repairing the ship, if I'm not mistaken, which is quite exciting. Repair, it requires iron. Let's not do that immediately. We'll be ready to do that soon, but for now, our resources should not be focused on the ship repair. It should be on on a few other more pressing matters. At least from my perspective, that's what we should be doing. Also, this is the slag dump zone. I'm not really sure that this needs to be here. Blast furnace, no recipe selected. That's fine. Take you. Excellent. I'm not necessarily certain that we need to worry about, you know, putting our slag as far away as we're actually putting it. I know that I originally did it for access reasons, you know, because we want to eventually get up here, but I'm still not sure if that's something that we really particularly care about. Ah, well, we'll see. Okay, so basic construction parts coming in here. That's grand. How long does this take? 40 seconds. That's fine. This takes 30 seconds. So as long as we're able to keep everything supplied, then we should be fine. I could link up a belt between this factory here and this factory here, or this storage area here and this factory here. I don't think that I want to do that quite yet, though. I think I'm just gonna wait a little bit. What's the issue? Exhaust. Exhaust is the issue. That does not surprise me. We need a few more basic components, and then we are going to be able to go. Brilliant. Okay. This is quite a lot of infrastructure that we've got here. This is going to make a big old difference. This is going to make a big old difference. Let's get a flat conveyor. Yep. Let's go to here. Let's go up as high as we can. Go, and then let's go down to there. The whole point being is that we are going to be able to connect everything up onto one singular belt, and we're going to be able to do it, hopefully, fairly easily. Okay, population growth is fine. I mean, a couple of people are sick, but we're basically at our max population. We got 27 months of food supply left, which is okay. Speaking of food supply, getting all of these farms upgraded to proper irrigated farms would be nice. We've only got one irrigated farm at the moment, and that's fine. But it's something that we need to consider. Also, something that we need to consider is the amount of water that we're actually collecting, the amount of rainwater. I'm not sure that it's enough. Yeah, also, this looks suspiciously like we've got a little bit of blockage here. Yeah. So this needs to be redone, doesn't it? There we go. Let's, yeah, take this out. Here. Come on, remove. Thank you. And that goes up there. Brilliant. Okay, so now we have a dedicated input for these two metal casters and the other two metal casters as well. We are now out of iron, which is bad. But to be honest, that's probably just indicative that we just don't have enough excavators in general. We need way more excavators. And if we were able to get more excavators, then I'm pretty darn positive that we'd be okay. We need to look at research. We haven't looked at research at all this episode. Let's get a fuel station so that excavators don't have to drive all around. Ship weapons, cool. Vehicle management, cool. Power generation, also very cool. Advanced diesel. Ocean drilling technology. What the heck, dude? What the heck is ocean drilling technology? We need to discover an oil rig in the world map to obtain this technology. Flippin' heck, so we're actually going to need to repair our boat fully, presumably. Well, that's insane, actually. Alright, let's get an excavator assigned here. And then let's get a fuel station down somewhere nearby, too. Alright, certainly, I'm liking this. This is good vibes. This is very good vibes all around. We're still missing something. We're still missing just a few more. I tell you what it is. This only produces 4 construction components. I need 8. If we upgrade this and we make it an electrified one, then it'll produce 4 in 20 seconds, which is the exact amount needed for construction parts level 2. Yeah, that works pretty darn well. I think. I haven't automated the throughput for this quite yet. I'm not sure if I really want to worry about that. but we can at some point if we want to. We can, you know, stick a belt into here. How are we going to get more wood once the trees are all done? I appreciate that it is going to be a long time before the trees actually are done per se, but I mean, you know, we got to be looking ahead. We got to be looking ahead here, and I'm not really certain, to be honest, where we're going to get more trees from. All right, water-wise, we're doing good, but we're guaranteed to need more water, aren't we? Yeah, we are. Yeah, 100%. 100% we're going to need more water. There's not really a great number of places that we can do it. I think we're probably just best maybe doing something like this. Yeah. It's going to make access a little bit finicky, but I think we're just going to roll with this as is. Cool. Cool. And excellent. Okay, let's build. Let's use our construction components, and let's hope for the best. Fuel station research is completed. Cracking. All right, it's going to cost us a few advanced components, but I think it's absolutely well worth it to do something like this. Let's build that right in there. Yep. And hopefully, do I need to assign any trucks to it? I feel like I might need to, but we'll deal with that in a little bit. Also, we could really sincerely do with getting some additional maintenance up and running. So we get another maintenance depot here. There we go. Get that built. We might not have enough construction materials to make it all happen, but we can hope. Right. Did I need to... I think I needed to allocate a truck here. And also a truck there. Which I don't super like the look of. Although, actually, in saying that, I don't think I do need to allocate a truck. You know what? Let's not allocate a truck. I'm gonna hope that we're still gonna be able to. Refresh our fuel in these fuel stations, but we'll wait a little bit. All right, how's this looking? This is looking okay, apart from the fact that we've got far too much slag. Right. What we need to do about that is we need to build a whole bunch of additional trucks, and you know what? I'm gonna quick build a couple of them as well, just because I'm feeling a little bit spicy, and we need some trucks to remove slag from the process here. Yeah. Slag is full. Is there a slag output, actually? There totally is a slag output. There totally is a slag output. Why have I not done something about this beforehand, I hear you ask? It's a great question. It's an excellent question. There is no reason as to why I shouldn't. It's still accessible, isn't it? Yeah, it's still accessible. Everything should be accessible. Slag is just too much slag. Too much slag. Okay, do that out there, and man, I just love how the belting works in this game. It's so nice. It looks like it's really janky, but let me reassure you, it's very, very smooth. Just point to point, it just freaking works. It really does. Right, slag. And let's get slag here too. Excellent. Okay, let's restart the blast furnaces. Okay, diesel generator is broken as it lacks maintenance. So that's not ideal. In fact, that's particularly bad, I would say. It's very, very not good, in fact. What do we need? Wood here. I kind of want to destroy this. Concrete mixer is broken because it lacks maintenance. Yeah, I mean, everything is kind of breaking down at the moment, and I really am not sure. Hold up. Have we filled... Oh, I tell you what the problem is. Dumping destination has been completely filled. Yeah, it totally has been, hasn't it? Oh, lordy, it has been. Okay, we're going to set up a dumping destination over here. This seems like a really bad place to do it. Can we dump in the water? Let's hope that we can dump it in the water. Yeah, so I suspect that this is going to make a big old difference. Yeah. It makes an immediate difference, doesn't it? Yeah, so that was the real problem. The real crux of the problem was that we just had far too much slag in all of these processes, and yeah, it just wasn't working. It just wasn't working. Small excavator has no fuel. That's okay. We're working on it. We're working on it. This small excavator, where are you gonna go? You go work over here. Sure. More excavators certainly can't hurt. Quick build you. There we go. Excellent. How are we doing for water? We're doing fine for water. Could we maybe remove the slag, please? No, we're just not interested. The trucks are just not interested in removing the slag, are they? Really are not. Yeah, why is this such a kerfuffle? Why on earth is this such an issue? I didn't think that it would be this challenging. Okay, I mean, we're running out of maintenance, like, very, very quickly, and that's a big old problem. We need to really sincerely think about what the heck is happening here. First of all, we're gonna stop all of these. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna demolish that one and that one. I'm gonna take the extra parts, and we're gonna use them to build stuff that I really need to build. That's gonna get paused for now. Instead, build the loose storage area. Pause that. Okay, let that one be built. Cancel this, because otherwise it's not gonna work. Yeah, we can only afford to build one, irritatingly. So please freaking build this loose storage thing. There we go. Excellent. Now we're finally gonna be able to start processing iron again. Excellent. Brilliant news. Right, iron is back on the menu. And when iron is back on the menu, that means that the next facility is back on the menu. Hold on. There we go. That's great. We've got 18 construction components right now. And I hope that we can reach a little bit higher. Let's can this too. Right, cancel that area. Instead, throw the components into loose storage. I don't know why. I guess maybe by assigning an output, the trucks are no longer able to pick up slag from these blast furnaces. That's what it looks like to me anyway. Either way, now that we've got that sorted, we should be able to address this. I mean, maintenance is, in general, a bit of a problem because we are consuming a huge amount, a huge amount of iron. I mean, if we have a little look at the stats here, can we see iron produced, consumed? I mean, we're producing more than we needed. We're still producing more than are being consumed, which is great. As long as we're actually doing that, then I don't think that we're going to have any problems. Part of the issue might be the fact that we just ain't got the we ain't got the iron because we're throwing it into the construction of pickup trucks. Cool. Right, now let's put the materials to work at the maintenance department. Let's put on impure copper, impure copper, impure copper. Excellent. Okay, we should be working at full speed ahead. What the heck? Why was that not assigned there? That's real bad, but now we're back on top of things. Cool. Build 6 Unity. Do we have the ability to build this? You know what? Screw it. Build it. Let's go. We need power. We need power for both of these things. Okay. Breakdown percentage chance is very, very high right now, which is worrying. But if these diesel generators could work just for a little microsecond, then that would be, I mean, that would just be fantastic, to be honest. That would just be really, really good. There we go. We're starting our recovery right now. We should have a proper monthly change. Maintenance department is working. The generators are both back online. Excellent. The problem is that just because the generators are online right now doesn't mean that they're going to be online for a long time. But if we can just get a little bit of maintenance done before the things decide to break down, then we'll be okay. We should be okay. I think we just need way more iron production, right? It's pretty apparent that that's exactly what we need. Are we okay for iron at the moment? We are mostly okay for iron at the moment, but the problem is that our excavator's broken down. That's okay. Right. Where are we? 13 Unity to repair, 15 Unity to repair. All right, we're just gonna have to wait. We're just gonna have to wait until these things fix themselves, which is irritating, before our maintenance can finally get back on track. The good news is that we'll still continue to produce iron, which is, I guess, the main thing. I wonder, do these work? Yeah, these work with without power, which is grand. It just sucks because they move slower, which is frustrating. Right, diesel generator numero uno is back online. Excellent. Diesel generator numero tuo, is that going to be back online anytime soon? Apparently not. Right, how's the Unity? Basic distiller, 2 oil pumps. Oh yeah, we're boosting the oil pumps. I think that we can definitely turn these off, right? Given that we've got 430 oil in the bank. Remove boost, remove boost, remove boost. There we go. Okay, so our Unity right now should be, I mean, coming in each and every month in spades. Absolute spades. And in fact, turning our boost to the maintenance depot is probably a more astute thing to do. Diesel generators still have a unfortunately high chance of breaking down, but as long as one of the diesel generators is working, then we should be grand. I mean, what this has really solidified in my mind is that we need to think very, very carefully about our next bit of tech, and by that I mean we don't need to think very carefully at all. We need to take power generation so that we don't have to rely on these crappy diesel generators, which are pretty consistently torpedoing all of my efforts. But at least the Unity boost removes the power requirement, which I guess is kind of great. I kind of like the way that Unity works, to be honest. It really kind of overrules everything in a really, really nice way. Are we able to export slag? I mean, what's happening here? Ah, yes. I tell you what, I need to make sure that we keep these empty at all times. Yeah. Okay. We are still losing maintenance each and every month, but we're slowly but surely getting on top of things. Food supply is a little bit low. Why the heckity heck is it low? It shouldn't be. Is it the fact that the ground is infertile now? Ooh, I don't like that. 9 months of food supply. I mean, we've really tried. We have really, really tried to... We've really tried to get away with it. Let's do a brand new farm. Yeah, we've really tried to get away with pushing our food production limit to the absolute max. So let's just hope that there's not going to be a bit of a famine on our hands in a moment, which I, funnily enough, suspect that there is. Okay, we're continuing to empty the slag. That's great. Are we changing the landscape? We absolutely are. How cool is that? Looks good. Looks very, very good, in fact. Okay. We do have positive unity. That's great. Is this now the time to maybe think about getting ourselves a... There we go. That was a mistake. We need to make sure that we always allow additional bits of slag in. Yeah, so harvest in 0 months, excellent. Harvest, increase in fertility, increase in fertility. We need to choose crops. Yeah, fine. Not quite ready to take an additional... Not quite ready to take an additional field over here, but that's fine. We won't worry about that for now. We're still okay for water. We're still okay for water here and there. Yep. Everything's looking good. Everything is looking fine. From what I can see, this is now okay. We've managed to pull up out of this nosedive that we were in. We're going to remove the boost on both of these maintenance departments, allow us to accrue a little bit of extra unity. We are maxed out at maintenance, monthly change, plus 169. Love to see it. Let's take power generation. Let's take power generation. Was there anything else that could maybe help our food shortages? Groundwater pump, perhaps? Not really. Not really at all. Okay. Alright, on the whole, though, not terrible. Not terrible at all. We're making things work, and that's what's important. But I do need more rain. I need a lot more rain if I'm to have a decent number of potatoes, which is really what I'm after. We need 30 freaking meals. I don't know why I even messed around with the production schedule. I mean, it just... 6 months, 10% fertility. It ends up costing us so much if we end up deviating from the perfect plan. Let's get another field. Look at the fertility here. It's so bad. Fertility is a percentage applied to the final crop to determine its yield. Yeah, so we need to be hitting basically 100% yield pretty much each and every time. There is no reason why we shouldn't do that. Anything less than that is bad. Right, there we go. All right, we still have plenty of trucks, apparently. It looks like we've got more than enough trucks making everything work. I'm a little bit conscious of the fact that we do seem to need a little bit of additional iron ore. We've got 2 excavators here, and yet apparently the excavator is deciding to drive all the way back to the middle of nowhere. Don't understand that, but okay. Let's get one more truck just for good measure. Not enough fuel to refuel vehicle. So that's a question mark for me. But to be honest, there we go. Nice. All right, it's a lot of investment in our oil infrastructure, but I'm sincerely hoping that we're going to be able to avoid all oil-related issues for the near future. Also, our power seems to be in a bit of a bad place at the moment. So this might be a really, really great opportunity to look into properly upgrading our power infrastructure. So we've got a diesel generator, power generator, a boiler, high-pressure turbine. Uses mechanical power from a shaft. I mean, sure, let's Let's do this over here. It doesn't look like there are power cables, which is kind of nice. A boiler that produces steam. Yeah, what the heck does this do? I mean, what is this? What is this shaft? I understand the idea of a boiler and a high-pressure turbine, but... yeah. Oh, wait. Is this the last component? This is the last component of this, presumably, right? Yeah. I thought as much. Okay, that produces 1 megawatt. I think we maybe have to stack up a few of these high-pressure turbines. Yeah. It's gonna take more components. 1,000. Wait, that outputs 1,000. Oh, okay, so it's just 1 then. We get a boiler, and that gives us 8 steam. 4 into 4 steam. Okay. So this is gonna have to be done slightly cleverly. We're gonna have to do something like that. We're gonna have to do... Oop. Nope. Something like this. Into there, like so. And we're gonna have to also do something like this. But we're also gonna have to have an overflow somewhere. And that overflow is gonna have to be... yeah. Gonna have to do something like that, and then... yeah, something like that. Not sure if this is gonna work, but we'll see. I might actually just cancel this bit of... pipe before it gets off the ground. Yeah. Okay, not enough fuel to refuel vehicle. I'm a little bit perturbed that message is continuously being seen. Why is that the case? Okay. Idle. Look at that. We freaking did it, though. We freaking did it. The basic distiller is working. Let's boost you. And that should give us what we need. I mean, in a perfect world, I suspect that we could maybe do with getting an additional distiller, but we can face that. We can face that in a little bit. What do we need for this? 60 level 2 building materials. What's the holdup here? Not much holdup. It's just progressing onwards at a pretty decent pace. Look at that iron, though, eh? Look at that iron. That is marvelous. That is marvelous. The slag pile is being built ever taller and ever further out into the unknown. Why the heck? Oh, hold up. The trucks refuel the excavators. Oh my lordy, I didn't realize that they did that. I thought it was the excavators that came to the fuel station. Well, that's my B there. That is absolutely my bad. Okay. Let's get some additional trucks whilst we have the time. There we go. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, everything is looking good. A little bit of additional iron would be quite nice, if at all possible, please, video game. And therefore, probably worth getting an additional excavator or maybe even 2. But that's fine. Let's turn our attention to research. Level 2 pipes, vehicle management plus 25 vehicle cap. I'll take the groundwater pump, actually. I mean, ship weapons, that's not happening. Coming soon. Future updates, advanced diesel. This is definitely something that we can do. Oh, I tell you what we should do. We should repair this ship. I'm looking forward to seeing what the heck is going to happen here. 58 bits of iron is what we require, and we should have more than 58 bits of iron. Iron plate, that is. How's this coming along? What do we need? A few more bits and pieces. We are ever so close. We are ever so close. Another 9 advanced things. New tutorial, world exploration. Oh my giddy ants. Oh my goodness gracious me. The ship is still being repaired, which is fine. But we've hit the threshold. This is unbelievably exciting. What a fantastic game. What a brilliant pre-alpha as well, eh? If this is pre-alpha, you can just imagine what the heck is going to be coming later down the line. It's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Okay, let's load the crew up. Let's pick a destination. Not enough fuel. Fuel for ship. Whoa, whoops. Are we able to do that? Keep full? Sure. Keep it full. I presume that we have enough. It's because we've also got a keep fuel mandate on this fluid storage pump as well, I imagine. Ship was successfully repaired. Obviously, we know that. The crew is loaded. Unload with high priority. Let's turn that off. Yeah, I suspect that it might just be power that's our issue. Okay, what do we need? Steam, high-powered steam. Missing input. Hold the phone. Full output. Steam, high pressure. Yeah. So that's coming out of here, right? So steam, high pressure. Oh, hold up. I get it. It turns into low pressure steam. So that makes it garbage. That makes it useless to me, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that makes it useless to me. High pressure steam is no good. We need... or low pressure steam is no good once it's been used. There we go. Missing input. High pressure steam. High pressure steam. Steam low pressure. Remove products. Now it should be high pressure. Excellent. Now what does that give us? Mechanical power is not quite there. I mean, it's not brilliant, I gotta be honest. Full output. Why on earth is the output full? Not sure that I quite understand the crux of the problem here, but that's fine. We have plenty of water components, so we might as well take this opportunity to build a couple of additional ones of those. You know what? You could build it the wrong way around, Potato. That would be a good thing to do. Or alternatively, you could do the intelligent thing and build it the correct way around. Go. Man, I really love the way that pipes work in this game. It's genuinely brilliant, actually. It's really, really good. Okay. Let's see if that makes a difference. I do think that apparently we can add an additional and it also requires coal. Okay. Fine. We can also add an additional high pressure turbine onto this thing. The power generator is clearly capable of handling more. We're gonna need to wait until it's a little bit rainy, but that's fine. Hey, look at that. We got some fuel. There's 130 seconds of backlogged activity though, which ain't great. Not enough fuel. Not enough fuel. Wow, we're working on it. How big is this map though? Oh my lordy, this is cool. I'm actually freaking in love with this game. It is very cool. It is very cool. Okay, if it rains, then we're grand. We're in a great place. Also, apparently, we have gotten back on top of the food situation, which is wonderful. Let's take this opportunity, perhaps, to do a few additional cycles of... There we go. A few additional cycles of non-potato crops just to build up our natural amount of growth again. Vehicle management, groundwater pump. Let's go. I think we might be just about done with the tech tree with what we can do at the moment. Right. Crew is ready to go. Crew is ready to go. Hold on. Keep that full, if it's all possible. Okay, let's go on an adventure. What's the shortest? We'll go there. Sure. All right, 28 days left. And off it goes. It's just that simple. Not enough workers. Oof. That's a big old problem that I didn't really anticipate having. All right, you know what? It's time to re-enable the beacon again. Can you believe that? Didn't think that this would ever happen, but it is. 80 construction components. I will take that. We do need water. It is important. I tell you what though, excavation is looking mighty fine. The coal is looking good. Sand is also looking good. There's not really much demand for sand, is there? Not particularly. We've got plenty of concrete. Plenty of concrete slabs. There we go. Location explored. Okay, 24 new pops picked up. Excellent. Can we continue? You know what? Just freaking go for it. Oh, you can even see the boat move on the map. That's brilliant. Oh, no. Sorry. My bad. Can I see how much fuel's on the ship? Fuel reserves. I think that we've got a plentiful amount. Hopefully it's not going to let me get stuck in the middle of nowhere. It says cargo capacity is 0. But I sincerely hope that I'm able to pick up a few more bits and bobs. I guess we'll see, right? Okay, could it rain, please? Yeah, just like that. That's perfect. Because if we're able to buffer our fuel storage, then that'd be great. Also, apparently we need coal here. Location is explored. Excellent. Hurrah. Cargo capacity is still apparently 0. Not enough fuel. Go home. Just sail directly, eh? Instead of being daft. Right. Speaking of daft, we're gonna get ourselves fuel storage. A little bit surprised that we're not able to consistently supply coal to this area. I wonder if it's perhaps... yeah, I was away to say, I wonder if it's perhaps because we've just completely mined out all of our coal. Let me do that. Do that. Hold on. And then we want to do... So we're going to level out. We're going to level out here. And then... we're going to see if we can do... Hold on. F. Rotates. In there. F. And then F. Right. This is an interesting test, actually. Yeah, an interesting test to see what the heck happens. Let's also get a couple of extra trucks assigned here. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting test to see what exactly happens when we loop ourselves back around. Either way, this is looking brilliant. It's looking very, very positive. The boat is back, and it's got rubber, it's got copper, and it should be able to be loaded up with fuel pretty much immediately, actually. Here we go. We'll get you to explore... yeah, get you to explore immediately. Grand. It looks like cargo is automatically unloaded onto the shipyard, which is pretty perfect. Loose storage. Let's get you to store coal. And of course, we are missing our inputs, but we're pretty close to fixing this problem. We're very, very close, I would wager. Not enough fuel to refuel a vehicle. I mean, this is really rather dire, isn't it? rather dire indeed. We do need coal here. That's fine. What we can do is we can build a loose storage facility. Let's get transports, U-shaped conveyor. Man, I love the fact that there's 2 different conveyors. It's very cool. It just makes it seem so much more real, doesn't it? Right, this can be used for coal. Nice. Are we getting enough oil? I don't know. Not entirely convinced that we are, to be honest. Oil pumps. Okay. No crude oil here. Bear in mind, by the way, that we have a limited supply of total crude in this specific deposit. So I am being pretty greedy. Oh, look at this! Oil rig found! Yes! We can research ocean drilling technology. Oh, fantastic. That's great news. In fact, that's such a fantastic time to start thinking about this. Advanced diesel. Oh my goodness, this is great news. Okay, that's going to give me a whole bunch of stuff that I don't even want to think about because it's so freaking cool. Alright, full output. What's the issue with the output? I think we might just be... I think what the problem is that I think we're just making the amount of power that we actually need. It also doesn't look like this diesel generator is actually working. And the reason that I don't think it's working is I think because this power generator will automatically generate power. Certainly looks like that's the case anyway. Oh. Right. Well, our ship has been defeated. Apparently there's a freaking battle interface here. We need to return with weapons. Yeah, just go home. Go home. I thought I said go home anyway. Why are you out in the middle of nowhere then? That doesn't make any sense. Whatever. It's fine. Right. We still have plenty of water. Plenty of water here. Missing inputs. Full output. Is it just because it's... Yeah, it's straight up because this thing is just not up to scratch. We're not going to boost this. Instead, we're just going to get a copy and just add to the capacity. There we go. There we go. Nice. Hey, new refugees. Brilliant. Okay. And let's also see if we can try and get this thing repaired. Apparently, we don't need to repair it, but that's grand. So instead, send the ship out that way, and we'll continue to explore. Okay. The queue for action is a little large. This does feel like a pretty good time to maybe start thinking about... Does feel like a pretty good time to start thinking about automation. So let's get 2 of those. How are we doing with research? We're doing good with research. Excellent. Get a flat conveyor here. This flat conveyor is going to be responsible for... It's going to be responsible for stocking both of these. There we go. Responsible for stocking both of these assembly buildings with the required components that they need. Huzzah! Okay, keep on exploring. I do like this. It's a very unique mechanic. Okay. Output is full. That's okay. Smokestack is still managing to burn at an acceptable rate. Looks good to me. Working minus 33%. Why is that the case? Is it because it's switching? Is it because it's switching all the time? I don't know. Okay, alright. We've been defeated yet again. Let's go home. Head home. Clearly, we need something. Alright, and we're out of water. How on earth are we continuously out of water? That's somewhat ridiculous. But no worries. Okay, basic distiller needs to transport stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Right. Could we prioritize this facility, please? I tell you what. Hold up. Ditch you. Ditch both of these. Instead, why don't you give me manual assembly, which requires way less components. There we go. Stick that in there. Stick that in there. Yeah, so this is gonna be done and dusted much quicker. We don't need it to be super quick. We just need everything to sort of work. If everything's working, then that's great. Okay. Let's go into research. Let's do this. Excellent. Can I build guns now? Is that possible? Ship weapons. It does say that it's coming in future updates, but I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Like, we might be able to do some of it now, but we might still need to do some of it later on. I don't know. Alright, we are working. That's grand. Let's go flat conveyor here. But I think, to be honest, wait until we've got the transports balancing. That might give us a splitter. I'm assuming that it's going to give us a splitter anyway. It's just taking far too long, isn't it? It's just taking far too long. Waiting for material removal. We have 35 construction components here. Yet, we're not building. Why the heck are we not building this? Is this just a straight up... I don't know. I don't know what the problem is. I have absolutely no idea what the problem is. Okay. Alright, keep up the good work, everyone. You're doing fantastic stuff. I don't understand why this is not being deconstructed. I guess continue to build it. Quick build it, sure. No recipe selected. We will build this. And then we will hopefully build a storage facility on the other side here. Storage facility on the other side, and then we should be able to pump out this iron automatically. We'll also probably want to see if we can try and get it to the maintenance depots, but that's fine. We're done with the research. We're very, very freaking close. Super, super close. And then it's all golden. Right, I think that we've maxed out our population. We absolutely have. Great. Transports balancing. Fluid balancer. Ooh. Allows distributing and prioritizing products to any of its 2 ports. Balancer, molten zipper. Distributing and prioritizing using any of its 2 ports. I mean, that's potentially what we need, but also, is it really? I mean, can we not just... Hold on. Can we just split like this? Yeah, can we just split like that? Oh my goodness, we absolutely can, can't we? Can we just split like this? Oh my giddy aunt, I didn't even think about it. I didn't even think about that. I did not even think about that. Okay, you know what? Let's do one of these here. And let's do do one of those in there. The game just finds the game just finds the route. It's so nice. Look at that. Okay. That's wonderful. So this is going to be used to hold wood. Right? Hold wood in there. And that's going to give our wood truck something to do, which is excellent. This should all happen, I mean, super, super quick. There we go. Might not be able to match the production speed, but this is cool. Right, transport's balancing is done. We are a little bit over capacity at the moment, which is not exactly ideal. Let's rework this area, please. Can't even build that in there. Can't even build that in there. We just need to remove the components from here, and then we'll be grand. But we will stop the homelessness very shortly. And we'll get a couple of additional trucks. We have apparently got a whole bunch of trucks that are busy doing stuff, which is grand. How's the food market looking? Food market's looking good. Consumed last month is 8. It's a lot of food. It's a lot of food. Okay. Boat. Can boat go explore? Boat go explore. Boat go explore. Boat go explore. Right. So, what did we get? We got a heavy distillation unit, which, I mean, that to me, that sounds grand. Is there any chance that we can maybe do this in an area where we're not going to run out of raw oil super quickly? Sand. Gold ore. Is there no more crude? Oh my lordy. Are we out of crude? No, we're not out of crude yet. Turn that all off. Is that all of our onshore crude? Right. So the next question is, do I have to build something offshore in order to actually mine oil? What did the thingy give me? The tech give me advanced diesel. Did I not unlock something? Something regarding offshore oil. Steel smelting. Steel smelting is cool, but it's not coming right now. Ship stuff isn't coming right now either. Synthetic rubber. Ocean drilling. So I did get ocean drilling, but that still doesn't give me what I'm looking for. Is there seriously no other way that we can make crude here? Give me copper refinement, sure. That's going to lead to something else. Silicon and electronics, perhaps. It looks like we can actually still build that. Location's been explored. Excellent. Keep on. Okay. Apparently, don't keep on going. Getting an upgrade for my boat would be cool, but apparently that's not something that we can do. We'll see if we can try and unload some of the junk that we've just got chilling around. Also, this unit storage would be great if we could actually do something about that. Also, just demolish all of this. And instead, we will do the heavy distillation plant. I guess if we have to, then we have to, eh? If we have to, then we have to. Right, so that goes in there. The cracking unit takes steam and heavy gas oil. The flare burns off the heavy distillate stuff. Plus sour water. Okay. So this goes in here. Excellent. I think I see what we need to do. Right. We need to get ourselves a where is it? Heavy boiler. That's what it is. Or a boiler, I think it is. Is it a high pressure steam? Steam high pressure, steam high pressure. Excellent. That means that we just need one of them. fact, tell you what, if that's already got coal there, does that not work out perfectly for me? Pretty sure that it does. Admittedly, we still need to find the water. That do be true. That do be true. I will not dispute that point. But that's okay. All right, so you're gonna give me steam high pressure, and we are gonna need steam high pressure in exactly 2 places. Can I connect that, please? Okay, we need it here. It's a bit of an ugly connection, but that's okay. Right, then we need a flare, or a smokestack even, to burn off the exhaust. Excellent. Oil comes in here. Heavy distillate is going to get burnt off at the flare. And the sour gas, I think, is burnt off. Burnt off is not the right term. Is excreted at the waste pipe, if I'm not mistaken. The waste pipe, which we do have. Collision with other entity. That's fine. Over here. Oh, there we go. The video game found a way. It's absolutely awful, but it's fine. Right, and then output for diesel. This is looking hairy as heck, dude, but it's fine. That is not the most efficient way of building that pipe, but well, maybe it is, but I don't know. It doesn't look very efficient. Right, now we're making crude. Now we are making crude, and I presume that this is more efficient. So let's think about this. 9 to 9. What's our current rates? 12 to 6. Wow. Okay, turn this thing off immediately, please. It's okay. It's a hugely different route. A hugely different value proposition there. Okay. Let's freaking go. Copper refinement is done. Excellent. What else have we got to do? I mean, can we unlock this? Is this even something that we can do? Groundwater pumps, synthetic rubber. Synthetic rubber. I'll take synthetic rubber. That seems pretty good. To be honest, we should probably just do all of the research that we possibly can. And to tell you what, given that I've got about a bajillion points. There we go. Let's build them. Let's freaking go. Let's go, 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 go. Okay. Is it working? Is it working? Is it working? Is it working? Diesel is full. Wow, we straight up have far too much diesel. It's actually really disappointing. That's very, very disappointing. I kind of expected more. All right, well, keep up the good work, everyone. It looks like our power setup is working just fine. Right, synthetic rubber. We are draining our Unity unbelievably quickly, but that's fine. Maintenance, the change is still positive. That's excellent. Food-wise, we have 22 months of food. Fertility is back to 70% in some of these places. Slowly but surely, it's climbing. Let's can this. Excellent. To be honest, we need more water, don't we? We really do. I mean, that to me screams groundwater pump, right? That to me screams groundwater pump. For now, let's take the easy way, and we'll just connect this up, connect this up. Ground is not flat enough. That's fine. Cool. All right. Leave it there. The good news is, now that we've got 2 storage outputs for our construction parts, we're in a much better place. Synthetic rubber, that's fine. We will use that, I think. Sour water stripper. What does that give us? That gives us steam. Steam, high pressure, and acid. Oh, okay, cool. I mean, why do I care about sour water? Does it particularly matter? Not particularly certain that it does, to be honest. But we'll experiment nonetheless. Sour water stripper, cracking unit, rubber maker. So rubber maker is heavy distillate. That's what we're currently burning off right now, isn't it? That's great. That's perfect. That's a use for something we previously had no use for. Okay. I'm going to keep the flare around just in case. But I'm just going to torch the pipe for now. And we get that right over there. Again, the pipes do look a little bit higgledy-piggledy, but it's fine. Heavy distillate, it's fine. Heavy gas oil, that's great. We're using the heavy gas oil. Excellent. Groundwater pump, open research. Let's go. Vehicle management, excellent. Also, we need to do more explore. We need to do more explore, and for some reason I've not been doing more explore. So keep up the good work, everyone. All right, let's build some groundwater pumps, shall we? Surprisingly, this doesn't take more. This doesn't take more copper than that. Thought it took more copper, to be honest. Right, our power here is pretty sketchy. Hence why the diesel generators, I think, do start to operate. But it looks like we're able to build up like a really decent amount of steam. Which I guess is what's happening. Right, I think that's it for research, to be honest, that we can really do. Now, we might be sort of trapped out of this. We might be trapped out of the rest of the research queue. It just entirely depends on what we're able to gather from the ships. Location explored. Have a little look. Hurrah. Not enough fuel. Okay, go home. Kind of sucks that we continuously have to deal with this nonsense. I mean, can we build another shipyard? We can't build another shipyard. I don't think that there's anything that we haven't built. Copper electrolysis to improve the copper. Yeah, that's why we need acid. That is why we need acid. Okay, let's have a look at doing that. Sour water stripper. And it is... Nope. It's this one, right? It's totally this pipe here. Okay, at the moment, it seems like the processes in the game are quite, I guess, two-dimensional. Everything sort of fits together a little bit too nicely. If you know what I mean. You know, and I just feel... I feel like the great thing about Factorio is that it's a little bit challenging to sort of figure out what fits together and where. It doesn't really super feel like that. Right, we're building up sour water, but that's okay. Excellent. Right, what else did we need? We need steam high pressure. Let's figure out what the heck we're doing with this. We need this line right here. Yeah, that's actually brilliant. It's actually brilliant for us. Why is it taking such a darned long time to make this happen? Let's get another one of these. Might very well be because I have just decided to use a whole bunch of belt level 2s. But I'm content with that. There we go. As I say, I love the way that the belting works in this game. It's really, really, really very, very good. And let's get acid output to here. I also think, which is kind of obvious now that I think about it, that trucks Beautiful. Trucks just drive through pipes. However, I suspect that that will not be the case in the near to distant future. That's the dream anyway. Alright. Okay. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Construction parts level 2. Let's make it so. Alright, now we're doubling up with construction part level 2. There is still no research to be done. I have got to hope that the boat brings us something. The boat needs to bring us something. Alright, but anyway, we've just about refined... I mean, we've refined every single type of resource, right? We've refined everything. We've got everything that we're currently making. I mean, rubber... did I do rubber? I did do rubber here as well. Rubber and light distillate. I didn't do anything with the light distillate, did I? No, but that can just be flared. I also haven't built any of the load balancers. There we go. What a brilliant little oil setup, eh? I'm pretty chuffed with that. I sincerely am very, very chuffed with that. Looks good. Everything looks good. Everything looks pretty darn brilliant. Yeah, I just have no idea if... I have no idea if we can actually discover anything new. I suspect that this might be the limit of what we can explore. I suspect that at the moment... Yeah. So, kind of to be anticipated, actually. I kind of expected that we would be gated in by pirates. So, at the moment, because we can't build ship weapons, which are coming soon, we're not going to be able to move anywhere else. Construction, steel smelting, all of this stuff is in future updates. The only thing that we maybe can build is silicon. But I have absolutely no idea how we go about unlocking access to silicon. And to be honest, it doesn't even look like there's much stuff past here. I mean, level 3 assembly, electrified. It could very well be the case that silicon and electronics is something that we are able to play with, and we just haven't unlocked because of the fact that everything is so freaking far away. There we go. I mean, where is there to explore? There's here. 81 days? We can certainly give it a shot. But I'm not convinced that there is anything there. And I will say, pretty much all of our processes are in a great place. Here's what we're going to do. Build me a whole bunch of excavators. Build me a whole bunch of trucks. I really want to test this. Theory. What can we do that'll use coal? I mean, we can build a whole bunch of loose storage. I guess that's kind of worth it. Right. I want to excavate a huge amount of coal. I want to change the world. I can't bother. Just give me... There we go. Alright, it's quite a long queue that I've built up here, but that's fine. Oh, you know what? There was a better way of doing this, wasn't there? Hold on. Sorry. There we go. Ditch all this. Location is explored. Settlement has a population we can convince to join us. Excellent. Hey, we won! We've beaten this pre-alpha release. Cool. I mean, that's great. Here's the thing. I want to real quick just have a little faff around with this. Let's get a few of these. There we go. And so this time, because it's been droppered, we should find it easier to just automatically make everything start working. Let's use some of our Unity. given that we built up so much of it. I will say, though, this game is great. I'm very impressed. Like, this is very, very cool. More excavators, please. More trucks, please. Oh, has this not worked? I'm gonna have to manually select them anyway. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. Okay, bring in the trucks. Bring in the trucks. Bring in everything that we've got. I want to see what happens when... I want to see what happens when we dig underneath an area which we've already dug out. I kind of want to see if it's going to collapse it. That's the thing that I'm really interested in seeing. Okay. Good, good, good. Okay, so it's working. It's working. I don't think it's going to collapse it, actually. You know, the more that I think about it, the more I'm pretty convinced that this is not something that's going to happen. Okay. Add that there. Yeah. I'm truthfully not really convinced that this massive pile of coal is just going to fall down in on top of itself. I think that if it would have, it would already have done so. But I gotta be honest, I think it's very, very cool. We got a lot of coal here now. We got a lot of coal here. Okay. Not enough housing. Settlement is overcrowded. Indeed. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. Ship has no orders. I mean, look, the ship can come home, but frankly, it's not going to make a darn bit of difference. Yeah. I think we're done, folks. There's going to be no collapse. Not on my watch. Not on this pile of coal, anyway. This is a great game. This is a really, really, really good game. Captain of Industry... we've explored all the pre-alpha stuff over the course of 2 episodes. Truthfully, I think this is an absolute bounty of stuff for the pre-alpha build. I am super duper excited to see how this goes. I love the land management mechanics. I love the pathfinding mechanics for the pipes and the belts. Overall, this is looking like a really, really, really promising title. Anyway, ladies and gents, thank you ever so much for watching. My name, of course, has been Open Potato. Thanks as ever to Banana, Nana, and Aurelio from the $225 plus tier patrons. Thank you very much for watching, folks. I'll see you next time. Bye.